What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we've got F1 Manager 24 gameplay reveal to go straight into. We're going to play the video at the start, and then I've taken lots of screenshots to show you and go more in depth about what's in this video.
For the first time in the series, line up on the grid as a new 11th team with Create a Team mode. Choose from a range of origins or fold your own path and tailor your starting finances, facilities, performance and staff. Hire the seasoned veterans of F1, invest in the stars of the future, or choose from newly generated drivers and staff. Name your team, pick your brand colors, and build your team's identity using the in-depth logo editor. Customize the look of your car, race suits, and helmet via the livery editor. Negotiate lucrative sponsor deals in the updated sponsorship system and build their brands into your liveries. Create your own journey and challenge the grid to take your place in the pantheon of F1 greats. The dramatic world of F1 comes to life on and off the track with the brand new mentality system. Managing the personalities and needs of your staff and drivers now makes all the difference in your pursuit of points. Favoring a driver can create unwanted friction. Poor performance may leave your staff demotivated. Deliver results on and off the track to satisfy your team's demands to ensure their heads stay in the game. Your management style is the key to success. The new Affiliate Drivers feature enables you to build a legacy by fostering talents from F2 and F3 to add to your own affiliate pool. Access the stars of the future and ensure their success is your success. The F1 paddock is a fierce landscape. Failure to keep your stars happy will present rivals with opportunities to poach your talent this year, disrupting your team's trajectory towards the top. Keep the board on side by delivering results to continue your ascent, or have your leadership called into question and be forced to take a step down the pecking order. In Formula 1, even the best laid strategies can end at the first turn. The introduction of mechanical failures this year delivers dynamic races with ever-evolving challenges and opportunities. Pushing cars to the edge lap after lap will exact a toll. Can you mitigate these issues as they arise to stay on track? Ensure that you are in a position to capitalize on your rivals' issues and claim unexpected results. Circuit visuals have also been upgraded for F1 Manager 2024. Marbling and enhanced use of real-world data mean that tracks look and behave more realistically than ever, no matter the weather or time of day. Utilize a brand new strategic perspective with Helicam, giving you a bird's-eye view when drivers execute your commands. F1 Manager 2024 is the most feature-rich experience to date and promises to test your management credentials both on and off the track when the game releases on the 23rd of July 2024.
A lot to go through then, but let's start right at the beginning with some of the liveries that we can see. Very nice red livery with the red on it. Car number 77. You can see the sponsoring, I guess that is, on the front wing. And then also on this car, really nice red to white to blue. And you can see, once again, lots of sponsors on the car and different placement. You also have the wheel covers that look very cool. I wonder if you can change the wheel colours. The wheel covers, depending on what the car is. I wonder if it's just set like F1 23 or not. It's all good, but we're going to move on to making your team and the storylines you can take. First of all, we've got Automotive Legacy. We've got a luxury and powerful brand here that are looking to enter Formula 1 with your team as a title sponsor. They're a solid midfield team, that's what their ambition is, and they've got 20 million budget with Honda power units. You can see their staff is 3 stars, driver 3 stars, facility 3 stars, and car is also 3 stars. Really not much else to say about them, but that is more of a midfield type of team that fights for points. But moving on to number 5, we've got Industry Giants. They're a big company with lots of money, infrastructure, and sponsors. They've been in other motorsport categories, but just come to F1, and they've come to you for success. They are a good team and are ambitious of winning, and they want Ferrari They got Ferrari as their engine suppliers and got 50 million to help you on your way. They got 5-star staff, 5-star drivers, 3-star facilities, and a 4-star car. That's more of a starting more up the field, like top 3, top 4 car in your career mode. Next thing we got Phoenix Rising. That is a new brand, well, a big brand, but has disappeared from the public eye in recent years. They want to win, but they're struggling with the regulations. They've only got 20 million to start off with, and they've got Renault power units. They've got 3-star staff, 2-star drivers, 1-star car, and 5-star facilities. Like Audi returning to the grid this year, well, joining the grid for 2026, they are a not really as big of a brand as like Lamborghini, but still big brand. Technical Breakthrough is the next one. We've got a small engineering outfit, but their technical expertise is mighty, and it's greater, and it's really good for them, but they don't have the team, they don't have the facilities around them, but they've got no reputation. They've only got £10 million budget, and they've got Ferrari engines. As you can see, they've got 5-star staff, 3-star drivers, 1-star facilities, but a 5-star car. That's going to be difficult to manage with facilities. Next up, we've got the Hungry Newcomers. It's an entrepreneur who has, well, basically gone through everything that there is, and he's turned to F1. The entrepreneur has not a good car. He's got £20 million and Renault engines to spend on it. He's got 2-star for everything except for facilities, which he has 1-star. Moving on to Your Story. That is do what you want, basically. You got 30 million and Ferrari engines. So once you have chosen this, your origin for your team, you're going to move on to this screen, which is if you choose Your Story, you get to choose your balance, your infrastructure, your car performance out of 5 stars. Of course, team balance will go between 50 million and below. Car performance, of course, 1 to 5, and so facilities. Of course, if you want to be a front runner, you want 5-star facilities. But once you've done that, we're going to go on to this screen, which shows drivers and stuff that you can get. Of course, you can have driver number 1. You can filter it by the the stars for drivers. So 5 stars will be like 90 plus rated or 89 plus rated. The and below, say 80 rated, will be 4 stars, and so on and so on. As you can see, 3 stars is Gasly at 84 rated, and so on. Also, then we've got the younger drivers, 1 million for Liam Lawson at 79 rated. Of course, you could take him if you wanted to start as him, with him in your team. You could also start with Teo Porcher there, who is 942,000, which is very precise. But, yep, you can also have that. Moving on, though, we've got the, this is another thing. So this is another lot of stuff you can have. Of course, you got the, this is maybe for a more midfield team approach for the origin story. You've got 2 all-right drivers with all-right team behind them, not very high rated, not too low rated, A2 rated being the worst. Moving on to the team badge creation, and we have a video later on in the video to show you how this is actually made. I took a video from Tiamat Marduk's video because he's already got the game 2 months early, but as you can see, you've got like a little dragon, you can move everything around, and it's very in-depth. This doesn't show you exactly how much there is to this, but in the video a little bit later, it very much does. But, well, talking to the video, it's up next. I'm going to show you all throughout the video. Yeah, so this is how it looks when you go to create a livery, and oh my god, does it look amazing. You can choose the livery to start off with, but then, of course, once you've chosen the livery, there's lots and lots of different presets. And once you do, you can just change all of the colours and everything about it. It's pretty amazing. As you can see, there's so much choice in what you can do. And of course, I don't think there's going to be many duplicates of liveries that people will have because of how much choice there is. Because you can change between all of the colours. And also you have the wheel covers, which are separate to the livery itself. As you can see, there's some of the wheel covers close up. Of course, you can change colours of those wheel covers as well as the car. But also cool, you can change the finish on the car just like the F124 game, and also you can change the gradient, so it will go from a color into another one. So for example, you can see what Timo Marduk's doing. He's going from like a light grey into the yellow into the purple, and then from the purple he might go into the next, yeah. But then also you got the helmet. The only underwhelming thing about this is, which they probably will change for next year, is the helmet. But it's same for both drivers. I mean, it's probably quite difficult to change it. But here you go. This is the changing of logo. Well, this is creation of logo. I've already got an idea for my logo. When we get this game in July. But
it's going to be from your sponsors.
Quite a lot.
Of course, the more that they pay, the more you have to deliver for them. Whether that be on-track performance targets or actually fulfilling sponsorship obligations.
So there was, for example, there was one.
Yeah, the more they offer, makes sense if we can only choose our own sponsors, because we're giving other sponsors the limelight here by just placing on the car for free. But it is a very good showcase of the amount of sponsors with that brand of absolute chaos, if that's what you're going for, to be honest. So I really like with some sponsors you can make them suit the actual color theme
and not necessarily any others
on the car. That's
if it does come to just
really quite nice. We now finally move on to the rear wing. This is the back of the rear wing, so you can have one sponsor there, and then you can have one sponsor on the front.
Of course, as you can see his car there, it looks amazing with all the different colors. This is back to the video gameplay that we got. Of course, you can see now how much different way you can go with all of this. With the car livery, the helmet design, of course, it's both the same for both. Also, the suits as well. And I feel like this game is going to be absolutely amazing to mod. Here is the sponsors. Of course, you can see upfront payment of 27 million, but engagement only 4.7 million. There was one on Arava's video where he only got like 7 million up front, but then like 48 million for just like a driver appearance at like something, but that will of course pause driver development. As you can see now, 27 million, 4.7 mil engagement, and race day 7 million as well. So that will be a lot of different things coming into your team, different revenue streams as well. And then you've got the, as you can see, this is not as in depth now as you can see with the screenshot, but this is also changing the sponsors and changing them around with how they look. And also onto the next bit, it's a different sponsor. Well, it's the same sponsor there, but you can see move, you've got the color, you can change the color. So if it's like one sponsor, you can change the whole color of the sponsor, you can replace the sponsor, you can reset it, and you can clear the car of sponsors. So if you didn't like that bit, but I think it is going to be mirrored, I think. So if you have it on one side, then it'll be on the other as well. As you can see, a very nice modern sort of look here, where you get to design your car with the lights and everything. Is very much what F1 would do, especially with the intro as well. That's how they have it. Going on to the mentality system, though, there was a lot here. You got the mentality hub, which is mostly positive. You've got each person, each key staff member in your team, like the drivers, like the engineers, like the head of aero and stuff. They all have different sort of goals for the team and be affected with that. As you can see, Lando Norris here, you can still see his stats there, very high indeed. He is 88 rated this year, but he's got positive mentality going in towards the season, and things that affect that are such as qualifying results, race results, retirements, salary, car versus teammates car, contract bonuses, and personal driver standings. And this is all that's led Hamilton to being pessimistic. But as you can see overall, here's your overview of the mentality of the team. So, of course, this will all collect up. So, you've got Hamilton's, you may have George Russell's, as, for example, in this bit, and maybe they're both negative, then that might affect the team, and everything may make the team more lower. But, of course, moving on to a very cool part of the game, you can have your own driver academy, basically, with affiliates. As you can see here, there's also F1 Academy drivers on this game, and you can basically become a team, like a massive team with lots and lots of different young drivers, like from F2, from F3, that you can sponsor, basically. I don't know how it affects their development. It might increase their development, but also you've got, moving on to dynamic team AI. So if you're not giving if the mentality of your driver, say, is low, then maybe a team may come in for your driver and he might be persuaded away with maybe a higher salary or maybe a better car. And you can see contract poached. As you can see here, this is a key part, really, so it makes it more realistic, of course, because in the other game, in 23, you couldn't have your driver taken away from you. If you chose a driver, you had to, well, you could only sell him, you couldn't be taken away. This is the, well, how much money you have. On the team, you have current balance there, you've got projected balance overall, you've got cost cap remaining. Then we've also got mechanical failures, which is going to be a big part of the gameplay this year. You might be leading a race. Well, now you're not because, well, your car has gone kaput. I must say it doesn't look like lots of smoke. The smoke doesn't look amazing, as you can see from here and the next one along. It doesn't look like very thick smoke. But if you went back to that last screenshot, that did show a new camera angle, which is the helicopter cam. That gives you more of a head-down view of what is happening. But going back to mechanical failures, we've got safety car deployed because Charles Leclerc has retired from the race. You can see the fire coming out the back of the engine, and you saw the smoke coming out a little bit, which wasn't much, and it didn't look that much, but still having it in the game will be very cool to see. This is an example of a big failure, and so there, if you remember back to, can't remember when, but when the game was first announced and mechanical failures, you had slightly little bit less minor mechanical failures that might lose a gear or something, meaning that it won't be that bad. We've also got, to end off this video, the comparison between F1 Manager 24 and 23. You can see it looks a lot more realistic and, well, just better graphics overall. But if you can't wait for this game, just like me, I'm very excited for this game coming out in July, then make sure to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you around for more Formula 1 content. Goodbye.